You already know what it is. It's Compton Menace, aka OG2 Talk. I'm about to come up on you on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
And so what was it like working on the Straight Outta Compton movie? And of course, your role that you had in it as OG
Two-Tone.
Two-Tone. Yeah.
How was it? How was it like, coming from, being in that era and loving that music, you know what I'm saying, especially from NWA, you know what I'm saying, like the iconic group, you know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Yella, you know what I'm saying? What was it like being in that movie? And
man, it was just a blessing. It was a blessing. It was a shout out to F. Gary Great. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to everybody who, helped me get that part too. But it was just a blessing, man. And it wasn't my first movie, but it was like the first big pressure that I had, just because of how much money they put into the scene and shit like that. But I had to go lock down with myself and get back in my mode and went to go turn up. And I really got that scene from a guy I know named OG2 Tall. OG2 Tall from Bonnie Hunter Watts.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
hey, you did that part well, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that part in the movie was like the most realistic. Realistic character in your real life kind of thing. Or it's almost like reminds me of like the Tupac role in Juice. Like,
hell yeah, it was for sure a blessing, and they let me get real creative and open with it. So I appreciated them for that, to be able to bring it to the screen.
Right. It showed it like the real Cali, Cali feel, because, I've been to Cali and we've been to Cali and we seen, a lot of cats like that, you know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, yo, this cat is for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
right.
You can tell, like, especially coming out of acting too, you see that and you'd be like, all right, cool.
I love it. I love California and LA.
Most love.
Yeah, I love California and LA and all that.
Oh yeah, love California, man.
I'm too scared to go into the city, but
I tried to go to Compton, man. But my barber at the time was like, man, don't go to Compton. I'm from there, but don't go. I'm like, I'm going to Compton, period, because I just want to see it. And it is, it's historical no matter what people say. Like, I'm like, come on, man. Shit, I gotta go.
I would stick out like a sore thumb, I think, there.
Shooting movies right now.
Oh yeah?
Oh shit. That's love. That's love, man. That's when you know what I'm saying, with everything you can do, man, especially in hip hop. Like I keep saying, man, if you can write a rhyme, you can write a script. Like like John Singleton said, you know what I'm saying? How was it just like working, with Ice Cube and Dr. Dre and looking at Lil Cube? Like, I call him Lil Cube. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how was it just being under their wing? And how much did they teach you?
Man, it's a lot. I actually got to work with John Singleton before he passed away too on Snowfall.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite shows. What was your role on that?
He just put me in the motherfucker. He just put me in it because he just wanted me to be in it. This is right after I had did some shit for everybody called BT Tales, Cold Hearted episode.
Yeah.
So he just wanted me in it. He called me like, come up here. I went up there in my motherfucking tour bus. Did the role. He gave me the role. So basically our role was just in the background. We was starting off, we was having a dice game. We was fighting and, talking shit to each other. That was the little role that I had. But it was just a good thing being able to work with John Singleton before he got passed away. Legendary shit.
Right, legendary shit. Yeah. Right, especially hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He brings a lot of stars from his branch, you know what I'm saying, of his movies, you know what I'm saying? This is his taste and his style, and it would never be one like him. Like, how was it, talking to John Singleton? Because I know that had to be good.
Yeah, it's crazy. The first time he called my phone, I just got back to LA. I didn't even know who. I wasn't like real familiar to who he was at the time. And he told me he think that I need to do a couple more acting classes, but I got the part if I want to come fuck with him. I'm like, all right. So I get off the phone with him and I'm like, and that was John Singleton. I'm like, who's John Singleton? The homie like, bro, you stupid as a motherfucker, bro. You don't know John Singleton is.
Right.
But after that, I was on tour with Chris Brown, I think. So I had to come back to LA to do the reading for it. So after we did that, you know, fell in love with him, man. He a good guy, funny guy. Like that? He know what he want, you know.
So what was it like?
Exactly what he want.
Right, he knows for real.